My name is Mikhail. I am a husband of 12 years, a father of 3, and we've been living in South Bend for about 17 years. I've always been the figure it out guy, the go-getter, the pull my bootstraps up, go figure it out, how it needs to be done, and whatever needs to be done, get it done. But for some reason in this season, it just wasn't working out. Like any season prior, any season leading up to year 12, we typically figured out a way to actually, get our needs met by the strength of our own hand. But for some reason, this season that we were in was completely different. And we realized that, and in that, I feel like personally, as well as my wife too, that the Lord was really working some things out in our character and pulling some things out of us. And in doing so, we're able to go to this next level that we're headed into. But in order to get to this level, we had to experience what we experienced. And Portage Trustee played a major role in just helping to get our needs met and helping us get to this transition that we're currently in. Working with Portage Trustee relieved me from a lot of anxiety. Being able to know that the utilities and bills of that nature will be able to be covered, and I can focus on the trajectory we were headed on instead of the bills that were following us in the months prior to. We were kind of able to really hone in on what needed to be done in the months coming and not focus so much on what happened the months prior because of Portage Trustee's willingness to kind of just jump in with us and lend a helping hand and help us to continue to transition. In our situation, I've seen the providence of God in this whole entire ordeal. I've seen his fingerprints from the beginning and even to where we are now. And it has given me a sense of comfort, a sense of hope, and a sense of firm belief that whether we are in the sunniest of days or the rainiest of days, that he is present and he's always been a present help. And I think even in the situation that we're transitioning now, and we are in, again, a season of just immense blessing. We are getting ready to enter a different phase of life where our financial situation is changing dramatically. And I think that it's changed for 2 different reasons. For one reason, the Lord was again pulling some things out of us characteristically that we needed in order to sustain ourselves at this next level. And also on a practical level, it changed because we were able to receive assistance so that we can focus on what was lying ahead. So this next season looks ample with opportunity, ample with providence, and ample with just blessings. So we're in a great place. And Portage Trustee has been a huge and major part of that.
So what's important that people know is the story of the Cooper family is not unique. There are literally hundreds of working families in this community that face this same issue every day. And it's why Portage Township exists. It's why we do the relief that we do. When a family or an individual meets a moment of crisis, they just need someone that's going to help them get from one side of that crisis to the other so that they can continue on and have a successful life, be successful for their family. And that's what we saw with the Cooper family. They're working hard, they're doing all the things they're supposed to be doing, but a moment of crisis comes. And we believe that you shouldn't have to pay your entire life just because you had a bad few months. And that's why we exist, to help you get through those bad few months so that you can continue on and reach the success that we know that you're capable of.